Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. How is everyone doing on a Saturday? Improving fertility with natural holistic medicine and therapies and fertility coaching. Ask a question, share your fertility journey. Pregnancy preparation is what we do as well, which is the same thing. How do you prepare your body and mind? How do you prepare your health? How do you prepare your fertility? How do you make yourself healthier to have great pregnancy, to have a healthier pregnancy, to be fitter? My name is Ashish. I will be talking and sharing about natural ways to improve and increase your health and well-being. Anybody who is right now trying to get pregnant and finding it challenging or difficult, it's not happening, things are not moving, you are stuck somewhere, or that you're going through IVF, failed IVF. So many women are going through, or couples are going through failed IVF. Feel free to ask a question. How can we move that? How can we shift you? And you can shift your health in a way so that you can become pregnant faster. That's the topic here. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining, sharing, those who share and share the live as well as share their journeys as well. Thank you for being here. My name is Ashish. My clinic is called Ashish Veda. We are a natural bespoke fertility care healthcare clinic in central London in the United Kingdom in London. So those who are in the UK, we are local to you. Those who are around the world, you can still take advantage of natural medicine if you wish. And anybody who's looking to work with me, reach out with inquiry@ashishveda.uk. If you're looking for a consultation, you're looking for therapies, you're looking for coaching, anything that you might be looking for to support yourself during your fertility journey or during your pregnancy journey as well. So we support women all the way through. Main work is for those who are trying to get pregnant right now. So what is the question? What is your question? Where are you stuck? What is going on in the mind or in your heart? Emotionally, how are you feeling? What is happening in your journey? Share your questions. Feel free to ask a question. I will share the answers that I know, and I am seeing those results with my patients. I will share those results with you as well. So who has a question? And how is your Saturday going so far? I am also doing natural fertility coaching for free sessions for everybody who wishes to join. If you want to learn more, you want to learn about your health, you want to do more with your food, you want to learn more about foods according to your constitution, you can join those sessions. I just finished second session today, and there are going to be 2 more sessions next 2 Saturdays, so you can still join, still learn. If you are willing to learn, you can learn at any step. So reach out, inquiry@ashishveda.uk, and I can include you next time in. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Hi, how can I help? And there are a number of resources on my website as well, ashishveda.uk, ashishveda.uk. There are a number of guides that you can download. Simple information about holistic health. How can you improve your health and well-being? And simple steps are the best and most effective. So those you can also check on my website as well and download for free. I have What is myome? Myoma? You have myoma. Yes? Where is it? In the uterus, outside uterus, between the uterine layers? How big is it? Uzma, hi, hello. Center of uterus, and what's the size? How long have you had it? Okay. And what are you doing? What are your doctors saying related to that? Uzma, I'm trying to get pregnant, right? And the question is, related to myomas or uterine fibroids or polyps, you can heal them with natural medicines, natural holistic medicines, natural herbal medicines, and we do therapies in the clinic as well. You can also find a practitioner who can do those therapies for you, or you can reach out if you are here in the UK. But that is also possible for you, as well as dietary and lifestyle changes. Bola, the person who was asking, I'm trying to get pregnant. I had a miscarriage in September. Right. Is this first time you're trying? I mean, last time when you had miscarriage was first time. So what has happened since September? What kind of investigations have you done? What kind of tests have you done, both of you? You and your partner? Nothing? Why not? Where are you based? Here in the UK? When I had the miscarriage, they checked my ovaries. How did they do that? With scan, and said they were healthy. Right, based in Scotland. Okay. And your husband's checkups? And how old are you both? Right. Three months pregnant when I had the miscarriage. Okay, Uzma, you need to get more investigations done. If your doctor is not doing those investigations, don't waste time. Go private, get things done. Get things checked, because otherwise you'll be waiting, and at this stage, it then time just goes by very, very fast. And you don't want to lose time, especially if you're trying then to have one baby or maybe more than one. Then you definitely should hurry up. Both of you should have investigations done. Get blood more blood tests done for him and for you. For him also sperm analysis done, sperm motility, morphology, and his other blood test to check out vitamin D, to check out thyroid, how thyroid is doing, how liver is doing, how gut is doing, and for you as well. That's where you start from. And other investigations, your scan to check how the uterus is doing, ovaries, tubes, all of that. Get on it now and don't wait. If doctors are not giving it to you, then don't wait. Good. I'm taking the pre-pregnancy. Don't take the pre-pregnancy tablet. Go and get yourself assessed fully, properly. Okay, both of you. It is not just only about your body. It is his body as well. Men and women, husband and wife, both the partners who are making this baby, they both need to be checked for absolutely everything that is possible. You know, for his health, his sperm quality needs to be checked, right? So pre-pregnancy tablet, you don't have to take them yet. Get yourself checked. So anybody who is looking for more information, people who like reading, like me, we have got a number of guides on our website ashishveda.uk, as you can see here, and it is in the section called shop. So you can go to the section and download these various guides which are going to be helpful. It helps you to think in a more holistic way. What are your things in your health and well-being that you need to change, optimize, herbal medicines or no herbs, all of that. So few guides here. Download these are all freely available. We also have castor oil, which is that's anybody who wishes to buy. We also have a master class here which anybody wishes to buy. So just check the information out and get the free ones for those who are looking for some free information to read for now. And then once you're ready, if you want to reach out, if you want to work with me, want me to look at your health and your fertility holistically, then we do that with a consultation. Start with the consultation. Bola, center of uterine fibroid pregnancy is possible. Yes, it is possible, but it just becomes little difficult because we don't know how fibroid is going to behave. Also, it becomes a little difficult in terms of implantation when that embryo is trying to implant. If it is trying at the same position where the fibroid is, or the myoma or polyp is, then it becomes, obviously it's not going to allow it, or that it implants but it doesn't fully plant or grow. So my advice would be to go and find a practitioner who you can take herbal medicines from, work on your health and well-being to improve it, because you can, yeah. And then alongside that will also help you to get pregnant faster, and possibly that fibroid, actually 3 centimeter fibroid, can be shrunk to the point where it doesn't affect you, you know. Faria, can you remove fibroids homeopathically? You can't remove fibroids homeopathically. Removal means surgery. So, but you can take homeopathic medicine to dissolve fibroids or to shrink them. You can take any natural medicine for that sake, whether homeopathic, Ayurvedic, TCM, any other kind of medicines that you can take. So that you can do. Luxury on a dime. I want to get pregnant, but I have not seen my period for 3 months now. Why that is? Age related? Or does that happen to you occasionally? Faria, what test do you need to see as a practitioner? It depends what kind of practitioner are you asking. If you're asking me particularly, I would like to look at your scan reports for you as a woman, and I also would like to look at the blood test. I would like to look at the blood test of your husband. I would also like to look at the sperm analysis test. It is the first. And how old are you? The person who hasn't had period for 3 months, how old are you? I have removed my fibroid last year but come back. Bola, if you don't change your life and lifestyle, fibroids will come back for sure. So that is why I'm saying find a practitioner, natural health practitioner, or book a consultation. Let's give you herbal medicines and you so that they don't come back. You need to change your lifestyle. You need to change your diet. You need to improve on those things. My doctor says it is stress. Yes, stress can either induce a period or reduce a period or stop a period. Farias, a scan? What scan? Scan of your uterus, tubes, ovaries. Luxury on a dime, you're 40, so maybe you're perimenopausal. That's why period is starting to stop. Harinda, we did all the tests and everything is good. Still not get pregnant. Tell me, name me the test that you and your partner has done. And what was the report? Luxury on a dime, when you are 40, it could even start at 35, but 40, definitely above 40. Any woman who is over 40, your body is more in perimenopause. Yes? And because of that, periods then sometimes start to stop. Harinder, it's a big list, I know. It's good that if you have a big list. Without knowing that list, I would not be able to really advise where the issue might be, right? How long have you been trying? Tell me the test that you have had. You've had sperm analysis test? Tell me those numbers. Tell me your husband's sperm numbers. Motility, morphology. Motility. Harinder, I am not interested in what doctor said. If you want my advice, tell me the numbers. Bells, 2% morphology. Everything else is perfect. 2% morphology is not perfect, Bells. He needs to improve his health. You need morphology more than 20%. He has more issue than whatever else is going on with your health. Or if you are the person, I don't know if you are the man or the woman. Twins, what about twins? I want twins. Pray to universe, God, whoever you believe in. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just the morphology we need to improve. And morphology is a big thing. Morphology means he needs to improve a lot on his health. From going from 2% to 20% is going to be a huge jump. And that is where he should take natural solutions, take herbal medicines, do a lot of things he needs to change. Bells, find a practitioner who he can work with. Are you the person you're asking by yourself, or is your partner? Chunky, I have normal kids but just want twins, right? Pray. I've had full blood count, TSH, FSH, progesterone, testosterone. What else do I need to test? That's fine. Vitamin D, blood test, the other blood checks, HB, hemoglobin, liver function test, fasting blood sugar, thyroid. You have had thyroid, yeah? Bells, you're asking for your husband, right? Tell him to find a practitioner. Don't do this on your own, yeah? To improving from 2% morphology to much higher morphology, or improving his health, is going to require a practitioner if you want to do this faster, yeah? Urea plasma, ureleticum, DNA positive. Okay. So this result related to urea, is it yours or your partner's? Secondary infertility, trying for 2 years. What other investigations of you and your partner has done so far? How are his numbers? So I'm going to tell you the new thing that I'm introducing. What do you do to help people? Faria, I do natural medicine. Okay. Natural holistic solutions, Ayurvedic medicine, natural herbal medicines. I coach, I consult, I give herbal medicines that are required, both couples, both people, the man and the woman, for sperm health, for women's health. And we do therapies in the clinic, natural fertility therapies, fertility massages. We do all Ayurvedic treatments. That's what we do. Oh, Tanima, where are you located? Located in central London in the United Kingdom. Number 2 Harley Street. My clinic is based in number 2 Harley Street. So the new thing that is coming is the pregnancy positive. Yeah. 90 days enhancement or optimization of your health well-being for both partners. If both partners require it, both partners should improve their health and well-being before getting pregnant, before they embark on this journey of parenthood. And we are going to start, this is going to be for 10 couples. And because I will be coaching these all of these couples, and we're going to start on the 25th of April for 3 months. So yeah, May, June, July. So that you can get pregnant within that time or soon enough after that time, and improve everything about your health and well-being, along with weekly coaching as well. So we are going to be starting on 25th of April. Anybody who is right now trying to get pregnant and wants to join, or wants to start, or have interest in it, reach out. and I can give you more information. I've shared a post about it today as well, and then I can share more on it. But it will be a consultation and then herbal medicines or the therapies, if it is suitable for you. If you're in and around London, um, then you can also take therapies, but minimal investment on your side is going to be 1345. So that is £1,345. That's the minimal we start with. So anybody who is wishing to do more, to go deeper into their health and well-being and prepare really, really well, reach out. Bells eats healthy. Eat healthy? Okay. Sure. I will take your word for it. So pregnancy positive, 90 days optimization of your fertility, of your health. Anybody wishes to join, we are taking on 10 couples for that starting 25th of April for 3 months. So May, June, July, you will be with me with coaching calls, with consultation, herbal medicines you can take, and therapies if you wish. So that can be decided whichever way you need that help, and you can be anywhere in the world and still take that help. Yeah. So who else has a question? How is your fertility journey going so far? Your efforts to become a parent, for women and for couples, for men who are right now going through this. How is the man's health in this partnership? How is he doing? There is a lot more effort that we need to give or do with the men involved, because their health is not as good as it should be. Thank you for sharing hearts, gifts, likes, and sharing the video as well. Anybody who's doing that, thank you so much for doing that, for being here. How is your Saturday going? Bola, which tablet is for shrinking the fibroid? Bola, at my clinic, we do first a consultation, and then I prescribe medicines and I give those medicines to you. There is not one single tablet. right. Natural fertility, natural ways to improve your health and well-being for in order for you to get pregnant faster and healthier, have a great pregnancy. Healthy pregnancy is what we want. That's what everybody should want, and you need to prepare for that. Yes, good healthy pregnancy, both partners need to prepare for that. So how are you preparing for your pregnancy? How are you, what are the kind of things that you are improving in your health and well-being? How are you changing your health? How are you optimizing your health? Your living, your lifestyle, your health, your food, your nutrition, your exercise. What is it in your life that you are changing right now in order for you to get pregnant faster? And you and your partner both. How are you both doing that? Anybody wishing to join our natural fertility coaching for free weeks? 2 weeks are gone. Second call was today. We still have 2 more weeks left. So you can still join on the next 2 Saturdays and learn. And those who, there are a lot of people who have signed up and haven't turned up yet. Make sure that you turn up on the next 2 sessions. Or if that is, it's not suitable, you can always book a consultation and reach out and do it one-to-one. So that is also possible. So natural fertility coaching is there. There are guides you can get, one-to-one sessions you can get, as well as the new pregnancy positive that is going to be launching on 25th of April. You can also join that, or you can start that with me with other couples. So we are looking at 10 couples to join us, 10 couples to start with us. So it's going to be exclusively for 10 couples. That is 20 people. Yeah. So who has a question? What is it in your fertility that is not working right now? What are you doing? Where are you stuck? How is your health doing right now? Going through IVF, IUI, what is happening? Who else has a question? No questions, then I will be nicely, peacefully sitting here. Or if you have a question, feel free to share. How is your fertility journey going so far? What is it that you are stuck with at the minute? What is it not working? How can we change that? You know, how are the things that you're doing yourself making a difference, or perhaps not? Gulgoli. Doctor said doctor said the problem is from my husband. Okay. So what is your husband doing for that problem? Will Nico and I have a baby soon? Be happy? I have no idea. Tell me about your health. We are talking about fertility health here. We are talking about your health, how to improve your health, every single thing around you as a person, which is contributing to your health. Everything contributes to your health, whether you realize it or not. Everything that you are doing, the way you are being, the way you are living, the way you are eating, the way you are sleeping, everything is making an impact on your fertility health. So tell me about that. If you are looking for predictions, we are not doing predictions. I am not a psychic. So, Gulgoli, how is your husband changing his health, improving his health? What is the problem with his fertility? What he should do? I don't even know what the issue is. That's what I was asking you. What's the problem? No. Okay. Anybody has any other further questions? Otherwise, thank you for being here. Liking, sharing, gifts, everything that anybody has done to promote this. Thank you. Big Bird, I'm going for IVF in Prague. Right. Okay. My husband morphology is 1%. Right. She just had egg collection yesterday. Right. How was that? Where did you do it? How to get progesterone? Rab X, how to get progesterone? What do you mean, how to get progesterone? Prescription of progesterone? Gee, 5 eggs retrieved and fertilized. Fabulous. Big Bird, am I taking the right decision? I don't know your full case. How have you both prepared for the IVF? Is my question to you. You're going for IVF in Prague. Your husband's morphology is 1%. How are you both preparing for your IVF? How are you preparing your health? When is it? When is it starting? How to create progesterone naturally? Oh, right. All the hormones, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, they are all created in your body naturally from fat. The fat that you eat, the healthy fat that you eat, changes into cholesterol, gets metabolized into cholesterol, and from cholesterol, all the hormones are made from cholesterol. So you need good metabolism of fat. The fat that you're eating needs to be healthy enough so that you can get enough quality fat to be able to produce progesterone. And then other thing that is related is gut health. How is your digestive health, and how much progesterone is actually you are making, or that you are too much progesterone is going out of your system. So yeah, tell me about your health. Big Bird, they're sending me Medicaid. Oh, you are staying here in the UK? Are you in the UK? Yeah, I'm not talking about the medicines that they are giving you. That's not preparation, that's just taking the medicines. Preparation of your health, holistic preparation of your gut, your mind, your mood, your energy, your life, your nutrition. How are you doing that? And your husband. Chi, how do I increase my chances for implantation? Doing biopsy and PGTA for the embryos. Chi, the best would be, if you were my patient or if you reached out privately, is to look at your whole diet, lifestyle, nutrition. How can we optimize that? Take herbal medicines for 3 months for both of you. Right now, you've already collected, they've already been fertilized, so it is all about your health. How can you improve? Taking herbal medicines, doing fertility treatment, fertility massages and therapies, doing breathing exercises, doing other exercises, everything that we can do right now for over the next 3 months is what is going to improve your chances. Are you doing any of that with anybody? Please, I need your response. I just mentioned all the things to you. Did you hear me? So we are starting pregnancy preparation, positive pregnancy preparation for couples from 25th of April. 25th of April is a couple of weeks time from now. And if you are a couple trying to get pregnant and both of you really want to have great healthy pregnancy, great health of the baby, want to start now, so that in the next 3 to 6 months you are pregnant and you're healthy during that pregnancy, reach out. We are starting, we're going to take 10 couples in that group, and I will be coaching them every single week. So reach out. Do not let this chance go away. How to get pregnant with PCOS? Tell me about your PCOS. How is it affecting you? How do I contact you? Chi, you can send me a message here with your name and email. You can also email me inquiry@ashishveda.uk if you're looking for a consultation. How to fix endometrium polyp? With diet, lifestyle, and taking herbal medicines. You are welcome, Chi. Right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Ashish. My clinic is called Ashish Veda. We are based at number 2 Harley Street in central London. I have been supporting women and couples' health related to fertility for those couples who are trying to get pregnant and finding it challenging and looking at holistic solutions. I have been supporting them for last 10 years. Bespoke natural healthcare solutions, bespoke holistic solutions to support their health and well-being, to support their IVF prep, to support their health prep, whatever the method that they are choosing, or the other challenges that might be there with PCOS and endometriosis, blocked tubes, or something else is going on with the health, or sperm issues that men have. I've been supporting and doing that for the last 10 years with great success. And those are the things that I share, those are the case histories that I share with you, and with my own personal journey of fertility, having the IVF, having the twins from IVF, how that worked for me and why it doesn't work for most people. You know, it is fascinating to see how low the success rate of IVF is. It is just astonishing to realize that. So, yeah, what is your challenge? What is happening in your health and well-being, and how are you preparing yourself? You know, you can take natural solutions. There are so much natural medicines and therapies that you can take and improve your health. So, what is your question? Where are you stuck? What kind of method are you using right now to get pregnant? Pregnancy positive 10 couples exclusive group starting on 25th of April. 3 months, 90 days to get prep, to get pregnant in the next 3 to 6 months. If you are a couple trying to get pregnant right now and are really looking to how can you improve your health in the best way possible, then reach out. I can give you more information if you are looking to improve your health, both of you, both partners. How do I ovulate? Hina. Hina, how long have you had that issue for? You get regular period? One year. What was happening before 1 year? Fatima, can you please suggest some foods that we can have after egg transfer? Healthy foods, Fatima. Healthy digestive foods, foods that you can digest, good quality fat based food, cook in ghee as much as possible, and good breathing exercises after your egg transfer. What is the oldest age lady you've helped? Faria, my oldest patient was 46. This is now going back 3 years ago. She started with me when she was 42. And this is somebody, patient who was based in France. She came here to the UK. She had all the treatments with me, and then I kept coaching her for many years, actually 4 years, when then she got pregnant. She got pregnant with a donor egg and IVF and everything that she prepped with me as well. And she was healthy during pregnancy, and she delivered just before her 47th birthday. I think the girl is now over 3 years old now. So that's my oldest patient. You're welcome. Hena 23. I got a contraceptive pill and got diagnosed with PCOS. Right. Hena, how old are you? "23. My sincere advice to you, if it is possible for you, because it is going to be private consultation, find a holistic practitioner like me. You can certainly come and see me. If I'm not your practitioner, find somebody else. But if you now work with a practitioner who can give you herbal medicines, who can teach you dietary and lifestyle changes, this what is happening is a reaction of your body to contraceptive pill that you were taking. And you can reverse this PCOS. You don't have to be stuck with this diagnosis, but you will need to do some work on yourself, on your health, on what you eat, how you sleep, everything based on your gut health, and also take herbal medicine so that your body can get into a natural rhythm. You might have to do that for 3 to 6 months, and then you might not even have PCOS ever again. This is just your body not being in its natural rhythm because you were on contraceptive pill. Or somebody was asking about aspirin. What do you think of baby aspirin? Do you think it works? Baby aspirin is used for a particular reason, and for some patients it works. It has to be supervised very carefully, as well as should be only used where it is required. Can it work? Do I think it works? Yes, it can work for some people where it is needed. Yeah. That doesn't mean everybody should go and take aspirin. What's your opinion about conceive contraceptive vitamins? My age is 39 and hoping to conceive soon. Right. And why are you taking multivitamins? How holistically are you preparing your health? Gut health, sleep, stools, digestive health, foods, nutrition, lifestyle. How are you improving on that? Conceive is multivitamin. Yes, anybody can take those. And your partner, how is he improving his health? I'm working in my health by eating right, more fruits, veg, and cutting out sugar. Right. What is the best time to call your telephone line? Chi, you can text me. And if we can't resolve a question on text, then you can call me. Or might call you. I'm working in my health. Right. Okay, so you are 39 years old. How is your partner doing this? You're doing this all by yourself. My advice to anybody who is preparing for their health and well-being: if you are really, really fit, you might be able to do this yourself. If you're not that fit and you have got a lot of improvements to make in your health and well-being, and you're trying to conceive, both of you, find a practitioner, a holistic practitioner, in addition to whatever other tests and investigations that you're doing with your doctors. Keep doing those and keep getting checkups done. And in addition, find a holistic practitioner and do this, make this faster for you. 35 plus, or at any age really, you don't want to prolong this, okay? And doing things on your own, when you are just trialing things and you don't know, you are reading some things online and then trying that, rather than doing that, find a practitioner who can work with you so that it becomes faster for you. And have you had your husband's checkups done? Has he had any investigations, or you have just started? WDYM, get pregnant fast. What's the question? You've just started. Yeah. Get his sperm analysis done, and then start your investigations as well. And don't delay anything. You're welcome. Hi, hello. Hi. Tips to get pregnant. I don't do tips. We do proper work and strategies. If you have a question, feel free to ask. You have a question about your health, about your fertility? Pregnancy positive, 90 days prep starting from 25th of April. We are choosing 10 couples to start with us, and I will be coaching them every single week, as well as you will be taking a consultation, and then further you can decide whether you want to take herbal medicines only, whether you want to take herbal medicines and therapies, or you want to only take therapies. Whatever you want to do, that you can choose. First step would be a consultation, and you can then will be getting a lot of help about how to improve, and you will be improving your health and fertility. So any couples who are right now trying to get pregnant, professional couples who want to make it faster for you, you don't want to lose any more time, you don't want to lose any more effort, and you want to make it simpler and easier for you, reach out and I can send you more information. Directly message me, inquiry@ashishveda.uk, email me. Whatever works for you, send the information and I will send you a reply back. So, who else has a question? Okay. Before I go, anybody who has a question, feel free to ask. If you're looking to work with me, if you want me to look at your case and want to support you in a holistic medicine and solutions, reach out for a consultation. Inquiry at ashishveda.uk, or you can send a DM here online as well. Both are possible. Natural fertility coaching, 4 free sessions are going on. We have had 2 sessions. Second session was today, and it was a fabulous call actually. Women who are learning about their body mind constitution, asking questions, understanding about their health, understanding about what kind of body mind type do they have. It is just wonderful to see that. You can also get that information, you can also get that help. So reach out if you want to join the next 2 calls, which are free, complimentary, available to all of you. And those who are looking for one-to-one work, you want to go deeper, you want to do proper work, then reach out for a consultation. I am also starting a pregnancy positive 90-day prep sessions as well. This will be for 10 couples, exclusively for 10 people, 10 couples, so 20 people who want to improve everything possible to get pregnant faster within the next 3 to 6 months. If that's you, or you know somebody, pass that information to them. It will start with a consultation, and then rest whatever else you want to do, whether you want to take herbal medicines and be part of the coaching that is going to happen weekly. So that will be more in-depth work for those couples who are really on the board, want to start now. Can I still get pregnant after a second myomectomy? The short answer is yes. Long answer is I don't know your full case history. It is dependent on how your health is, how long the myoma was, or the fibroid was, or the polyp was, and what happened at the time of at the time when you had surgery, as well as what has happened afterward. How is your health now? It can also be checked, your uterus can be checked with a scan, how your period now is doing. So it is based on a lot of factors. Short answer is you can still get pregnant, but long answer is that it is dependent on a lot of things. When would you recommend trying again? I'm 5 months PP. 5 months postpartum, I would recommendation is really based on when do you want to try. Again, if you're still breastfeeding, then your body is naturally not in that state. If you have stopped breastfeeding, give yourself a couple of months for your cycle to return, and then would be a good time to try again. But rest is up to you. If you want to go straight for it, go for it. If your health feels good, you feel great, then yes. Everything is dependent on the health, right? You're already 5 months postpartum, right? So wait another 4 months. Yeah, sure. Okay, I had a laparoscopic myomectomy and in 2023, but now I have regrowth of fibroid 5 centimeter. Yeah. Okay, and anybody else who has had any kind of fibromyomas, leiomyomas, myomas, uterine fibroids, otherwise, adenomas, any growths in your body, all those growths, if you are not changing your life and lifestyle and dietary factors and what else is happening in your life and how your health is getting affected, they will come back. Yeah, especially once it has happened, it is much easier because it becomes like a weakness in that tissue. It is easier for it to regrow. Yeah, so find a holistic practitioner or book a consultation with me, and we can look at your health. I can give you strategies, I can give you herbal medicines, prescribe herbal medicines for you so that it does not happen again. I had fibroid too, but thankfully it wasn't in the way of the canal. Yeah, it doesn't have to be in the way of the canal. That is the physical hindrance or structural hindrance in that sense. So if it is in the uterine cavity, It affects the implantation, even if it is outside the uterine cavity, and if the size is bigger, it can affect hormonally as well as it can affect by its position still. So they're just not nice. Any kind of growths are not nice in the system, but they keep coming back. They reoccur very, very commonly. It is very common for fibroids to come back because most people are not told, and doctors are not going to be doing this, right? So doctors are giving you medical solution. You have had the medical and surgical solution. Now look at a holistic solution. Take herbal medicine so that they do not come back again. I hope that makes sense to you. Yeah. Currently suffering from endometriosis, right? I had a patient, they have been with me for last 3 months, both husband and wife, and they are doing my full program with natural medicines and coaching and consultation and everything. And she had stage 4 endometriosis, as well as one tube was blocked. And after taking by the time she had the scan, she had taken 2 months worth of medicines, herbal medicines, and her endometriosis cleared. There was no endometriosis left. Even the radiographer, the doctor who was checking, he had to check again because given her history, he wanted to check again that he's not missing anything. But there was no endometriosis left. Her tube has opened up. So, yeah, that is possible. Falaknaz 3199, I had 3 miscarriages. Reason for no heartbeat. What shall I do? Falak, what kind of investigations you have done since then, or even otherwise? You and your husband, what kind of investigations have you both done? Thank you, everyone. Those who were asking questions, I think you're gone. That's fine. Thank you, and thank you for sharing the live, liking, giving gifts. Thank you so much for putting it in front of other people. Fertility holistic solutions is the topic here. Pregnancy positive. Next group is starting with 10 couples, exclusively supporting 10 couples going through who are looking to get pregnant in the next 3 to 6 months and are fully ready to be doing everything that is possible, and they're open and want to use everything holistic, natural, medical, whatever is possible for them to get pregnant fast. If that is you, or you know a friend who is like that, that I am ready to do everything that is possible, then we have a solution for you. 90 days of pregnancy prep with holistic solutions, consultation, coaching, herbal medicines, and there are various options within that you can choose. So reach out if you want more information. Email inquiry@ashishveda.uk. You can also directly message me here on TikTok with your name and email. We are starting on 25th of April. 10 couples only, and it is going to be 90 days of prep for your pregnancy. So anybody else who's looking for free solutions, we have got guides that you can download. There are other videos here. There is lot of information sorry here on my profile. Do check those videos that I keep sharing. I keep putting out my thoughts. I keep putting out what I see, what should be done in different scenarios. It is not going to fit everybody's scenario, but there is a lot of information is out there that you can see and check. And some of the steps, even start doing those steps as well. If you're looking for one-to-one help, then reach out for a consultation. We asked the doctors about the situation, didn't say anything. Okay, Falak, how old are you, both of you? Before I go, how old are you, both of you? (32, 33), right? Okay. And what investigations have you had so far, you and your husband? Has he had sperm analysis test? Do you have the result? Blood test? Do you have your blood test? Other gynae tests? Where are you based? If you are a couple trying to get pregnant and you have had one miscarriage, doesn't matter whatever it is called, chemical pregnancy, early miscarriage, missed miscarriage, the fact that you lost a pregnancy within the first 8 to 10 weeks, up to 12 weeks, and your doctor is not giving you any investigations, they are not looking at your, will not be looking at your health, but they're not even giving you any investigations, go and get some investigations done privately for both of you. You don't want to lose time. You do not want to have another miscarriage. And on the NHS here within the UK, it is different. It is different in different areas. However, it generally is 2 or more miscarriages. At some places it's 3 miscarriages before you are then referred to a miscarriage unit. You definitely don't want to go through another miscarriage and then be referred to any miscarriage unit. You should be doing some investigations, invest some money. If this is not, you don't look at private health overall, this is to save time. This is to save all this effort that is going to get lost, all the time that's going to get lost. If you then are pregnant second time, you lose that again, and no investigations are done, you know. So even after one any kind of baby loss, go and get investigations done. If your doctor is not listening, change the doctor. If other doctor is not listening, go private, and then they will definitely listen because you're paying them to listen to you, right? And then get investigations done. You don't want to go through that again and again. Anja, I can't get pregnant. I have TSH6 and now taking 25 mg. Okay, thyroid medication. Progesterone is 7, DPO is 21. Is that okay? Anja, you need to start working on your health. How are you improving your health? Tell me. Have you taken any natural holistic solutions? Have you ever taken herbal medicines? Have you ever worked with a practitioner, holistic practitioner like myself, who can work with your gut health? Irregular menstruation is causing me to have infertility issues. I have tried and spent so much money. What have you tried? Tell me. Why is your menstruation irregular? Anja, what about gut health? Yes, gut health is the health. you know, you are taking one kind of tea and you are self prescribing. That is not useful. You need a practitioner who can work with you and help you. And yes, your thyroid health issue is a gut health issue. Okay. Um, Supplements is not really working on your health. Supplements are additional. Whatever you are doing to improve your health, supplements are a cherry on top. Anything got missed, anything didn't get covered with the natural way of living, then you take supplements. Supplements are not there to, they are not instead of your health. So all these prenatals, omega-3, that's fine for short-term use. That's fine, you can take those, but it is about your digestive health. Thyroid also always get implicated if your gut is too slow. That's when you have thyroid health issues. That also means that you have more phlegmatic gut perhaps, and the fact that the kind of foods that you're eating are not suitable, not useful, not helping you to digest better. So you are looking, you can take herbal medicines. You are looking really to work with a holistic practitioner who can work with you. Otherwise, you can keep taking thyroxine for the rest of your life, which is the modern viewpoint on thyroid health. It does not have to be like that, okay? If you're open to taking natural solutions, get them prescribed by a practitioner, because right now you're self-prescribing. Okay, thank you everyone. Thank you so much for being here, asking your questions, sharing your journeys. Falak, tell me your husband's numbers. Anja, the best way to check your gut health is stool test, to check microbiome. You don't even have to do that. We check with other ways. Tell me about your stools. How many stools do you pass per day? Falak, tell me about your husband's sperm numbers. Motility, morphology. One or two. Okay. What is 49? And what you eat, Anja? What you eat? Breakfast, lunch, dinner. What kind of foods are you eating? 49% motility. And morphology? Sandy, what are solutions to improve egg quality in a natural way? Sandy, I have a guide. Go to my website ashishveda.uk and download. It's free. So you will get some answers to some of your questions. Morphology numbers. Lunch at 10:30. Why are you having lunch at 10:30? Some snack. What snack is this? What do you have for lunch? Some snack in the afternoon, or sometimes dinner. What time is dinner? Sandy, do you do face-to-face consultation? We do all types of consultations. Face-to-face like this, online or in person. You're welcome. Motility number 49 is great. Yes, it can still be improved. Tell me the morphology number. I eat at work, so that's why 10:30 lunch. It's okay. Afternoon is different how hungry I am, right? Anja, there is lot to be said about what we call circadian rhythms. Okay, the rhythms of our bodies, which is the time of waking up, eating time, sleeping time, meal times, snack times, especially consistency of eating times. It is very crucial how then our blood sugar shows up. Okay, and then blood sugar is related to every single hormone, not just only sex hormones. So there is a lot of things that can be improved there. I don't even fully know your case, but if you are trying to improve your gut health, anybody who has got thyroid issue, you don't have to be stuck with medicine for the rest of your life, and you shouldn't be. You should be doing everything possible to improve your food, nutrition, diet, eating habits, so that you don't have to go back on that medication. But you can't do this on your own. You need a practitioner who can help you. There are herbal medications that can help you and help you with your thyroid. So do that. Find a practitioner and work with them. Can you talk about chemical pregnancies? Melanie? So, Melanie, what we know from the science and research, the more and more research is coming out, chemical pregnancies, missed miscarriages, early pregnancy losses are a lot related to sperm health. Okay, there may be, in addition, there may be women's health issues themselves. If there are fibroids, if the egg quality is not there, if the quality of the uterus is not there. Remember, anything that you're trying to achieve in your health, right? And pregnancy is going to come from the health of both parents. If the health is not there, if your health is lacking somewhere, nutritionally, emotionally, otherwise, mentally, psychologically, it is all part of your health. That's when you lose that pregnancy. Pregnancy which is not strong enough, the embryo which is not healthy enough, will not sustain itself. It can't go on going to becoming a full being that we want it to become. So it's basically is a nutritional issue, more or less, at every step, because your egg quality also comes from your nutrition, sperm quality also comes from your nutrition. So chemical pregnancies are very common, and that is because most people are not improving their health. Most people don't do anything with their health before they maximum people are doing is taking some folic acid. Taking Men might take some supplements, whereas men's sperm quality is really going downhill. It is much worse than it used to be. So those are my thoughts on chemical pregnancies. Falak, what doctor said my quality is not good. Falak, egg quality can be improved. It is not, you're not stuck in stone, okay? Egg quality can be improved. I was asking you about morphology. You have the numbers of motility. What are the morphology numbers? Why are women so keen to take on blame, so keen to take on responsibility? It is all my eggs. It is all my things. Tell me his numbers. In what number should be progesterone after ovulation, and how are gut, thyroid, progesterone, BBT connected? They're all connected. Everything is connected to your gut health. Okay? Your digestive health. You might not be producing as much estrogen, progesterone, all other hormones. Secondly, you might be releasing too much, is going out of your gut because your gut is inflamed, because your gut is not healthy. You are not digesting enough nutrition from the food, so gut health issue. Then you don't have enough fat to make the and the proteins to make the hormones that you need to make. And same goes for thyroid, same goes for progesterone, all of that. It is all interconnected. Body is all interconnected, and your mind is all interconnected. If things going on here, everything goes out of the window. Falak, are you listening to me? Did you hear my question? Morphology numbers. Morphology numbers. What food should we avoid for recurring fibroids? It is dependent on your health. If you are a more pitta person, you are a more hot kind of person, you need to avoid hotter foods. If you are a more phlegmatic person, you're eating a lot of phlegmatic foods, which is then cause more congestion in your system and causes more slower blood flow and causes more fibroids, then you need to avoid those. It is dependent on how your health is. First step is to find out what your body mind constitution is. What is it that is not working out? Secondly, for fibroids, from medical and mainstream point of view, what kind of skincare range you use, what kind of phytoestrogens are in your system, what kind of plastics are in your system, in your foods, in what kind of foods you are eating which are in plastic containers, what kind of chemicals you spray around your house are making a difference to your hormones. And that is also one reason for women to have fibroids and any other growths. Amen, Jamil. My husband tests are all good. 52%. What is 52%? Motility is 52%, right? And morphology? I can't get pregnant. I have PCOS. I took Clomid, but nothing. Right. Okay. Morphology. What is the morphology numbers? Morphology numbers? No. Time to go. Thank you for being here. Reach out for a consultation. Anybody who's looking for one-to-one work, if you want me to look at your case, really look into every avenue that is possible. You know, all these things that you're trying to do on your own, it is complex, it is hard. And then there are things that your doctors are looking at are only medical things. Okay, life is not medical. Life is medical, hormonal, emotional, mental, psychological, relational, you know, everything is making a difference to your health. If you're only looking at, okay, do I have all the structures in place? All the reproductive organs are in place? Yes, great, but I'm not getting pregnant. Then look at holistic things, right? How is your body mind system connected? Are you connected to yourself? Are you happy? Are you in a peaceful place? Are you in a place where you feel you can nurture a human being? Do you feel that? You need to be looking at a lot more inside you in your health. And then men's health is crucial. The numbers that we are looking at for men's health are not enough. It's not enough. Morphology is 5 is too low. It needs to be above 20%. And that's the issue with morphology. So all the sperms are swimming really fast, but they don't have the DNA that is required, right? Yeah, okay. Thank you, everyone. Reach out if you want to join. I will be starting with 10 couples. The ones who are ready, okay? The ones who already know that they want to do more, they want to do everything possible to have a great pregnancy and a very happy and healthy child. If that is you, then you can then reach out for our holistic solutions that we are starting. I'm going to start on the 25th. Going to start with 10 couples. So reach out for that. Doctor said, I know. Doctors say 4% morphology is crazy. 4% morphology out of millions of sperms, only 4% morphology. You have to think from your point of view. If you have 4%, even 5%, even 10% morphology, but you're not able to get pregnant, he can still improve his health, right? And these numbers of morphology and motility have changed. It used to be 50 to 60% motility. So motility in your case is fine, and somebody else who was sharing motility was fine. So the sperm is traveling really fast, but the sperm is not healthy. And most men's sperm, the reports that I look at, it is astonishing. It is 4-5%. Why are we not asking men to become more healthier? Why don't we want morphology to be more healthier? The healthier the sperm, the better quality embryo you're going to get, the better implantation happens, pregnancy loss happens less and less, and you have greater pregnancy. Okay? Sperm health is involved in every part of your pregnancy. Every part. The placenta is, how good your placenta is based on sperm health, how healthy the sperm is. And doctors don't look at it. It is baffling. I know. And most women say, but my doctor said my husband's sperm quality numbers are really good. They're not. Morphology, make it higher than 20%, and motility higher than 50%. Then we are looking at, okay, now we are at reasonable space, and now these results are reasonable. That should be the starting point for all men. This is such a huge topic and so missed, that women end up having all the treatments. Women end up having IUI, women end up having IVF, women end up having ICSI, because men, we are not improving we are not doing anything with men's health. And also the supplements that you're taking, they're just simple basic supplements. We have herbal medicines you can take. There are other lifestyle changes man can do. There are other no smoking, no drinking, and other changes that he can make. And we don't even do anything. So, looking at, okay, so I have another analogy. So looking at man's morphology, sperm morphology, only let's say we are looking at 4%. That's like saying, okay, you have one egg. all you need is one egg. Of course, all you need is one egg. Same with men, all you need is one sperm. Out of millions, one sperm easily is available for most, and that is the reason why doctors say, oh, it is fine, But when women have better quality health, the egg numbers increase because there are more numbers and there is more health, there is more nutrition available to other eggs also to then be available. Same with sperm. If the quality of the sperm improves, there are more sperms that are going to be available to you. And when you are trying to get pregnant and it is not happening for you, you want to improve it. So please ask your men to improve their health. That is where the results are getting stuck. And then we think that because we have IVF available, oh, it doesn't matter, we can go and do IVF. Yeah, so many people think that. So many women think that. Especially professional people, and especially people who have money. They think, oh, I have cash, I can spend on IVF. Doesn't matter if he's not improving his health. You still need quality of health from sperm. And yeah, anyway, that was my rant about sperm health. Thank you for listening, and I wish you a great Saturday, rest of it. And whatever you are doing, improve your health. Every result is going to come from your health. If you're doing things on your own, don't waste any more time doing things on your own. Find a practitioner. If I'm your practitioner, I do all of this work with my patients. And you will be shocked to see how much work we do with patients where we do get the results. Okay? It is 3 to 6 months to 1 year of work that gets involved with therapies, treatments, solutions, coaching, diet, lifestyle changes, breath work, everything possible under the sun, So yeah, I can only highlight these things without making it scary for you. But men and women, you need to improve your health and well-being. And I'm not saying that you don't have the intention, but you don't know that it is not enough what you do with supplements, and medically you don't improve your health. Okay, right. Thank you. Sandy, oh, I'm new here, how can I join you? If you want free things, free education, there are some guides that you can download from my website. If you want to join fertility coaching, 4 weeks for free, 2 are gone, 2 are still left, Saturdays of April. You can join those. Inquiry at ashishveda.uk. I am also starting on 25th of April, launching for 10 couples who are really ready to go and are open to doing everything natural, coaching, herbal medicines. They can join on 25th. That is a paid program for 12 weeks. Right. Reach out. Sandy, DM me with your name and email, or inquiry at ashishveda.uk. ENQIRY, inquiry at ashishveda.uk, or just message me directly here. All right. Thank you so much. Ta-da.